Welcome to the show, guys. Episode 2 of Unchained Opinions. And for today's episode, we're basically going to be discussing the age old question of, do nice guys finish last? I was on TikTok and I saw basically a video where I guess it was a podcast with like guys and girls on there, and they were basically talking about it. One dude was talking about like the different characteristics, personalities that nice guys, I guess, portray. And one of the females on there responded with saying that it's a toxic mentality that females have, but if they don't have anything to fix, they're gonna get bored. Which I found very interesting because you're bored that you don't have a project. You're bored that the person isn't in a position where you have to, as she said, fix them. So we're gonna take a look at these clips because I saw that clip and it got me interested, and then I went down the rabbit hole and started looking at more clips about nice guys finishing last. So I have a few clips here that we're gonna look at, talking about nice guys finishing last, also talking about if nice guys are really nice guys or if there's really an end goal. So like, are they being nice just to get something? Which I feel some nice guys do that just to get something in the end. So before I get into it, remember, like, comment, subscribe, so you know when I upload more episodes of the podcast. I also do regular short form videos. So subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when I do upload those. Comment down below what other topics you think I should discuss on the podcast or in a shorter form video. Follow me on my socials because I also did do a poll on both my Snapchat and Instagram. Snapchat isn't going to be linked down below, but anyways. So yeah, follow me on by Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all those things are going to be linked down below, so you can follow me on them to participate in like discussions. You can propose topics that you want me to discuss. You can give your thoughts on certain topics. Like, I can always ask you what your thoughts are on a certain topic, and you can give your input, and it could always end up in the video. So follow me on my socials, link down below. Comment down below your thoughts, your opinions, whatever, on this topic, and again, other topics you think I should discuss down below. Yeah, so the first clip, like I said, it's a podcast where they basically, I guess, go back and forth on, do nice guys finish last? So let's take a look.
Women don't fall in love with guys. They fall in love with the idea of a guy.
Absolutely.
That's why do nice guys always finish last? It's because nice guys always make themselves too available. You're so available to the point where women basically know everything about you, so you leave no mystery. Give a woman some mystery to think about you.
Very true. I mean, it's tough to admit, and like women won't admit this, but they want to fix something always. If you just give too much of yourself or you're just too easy and too nice, they're like, well, I don't have to do anything. And now I'm bored. It's a little toxic, but it's just by nature how we are.
Well, I'm glad she can acknowledge that it is toxic. I'm glad a little toxic is wild. It is toxic, very toxic. They made a few points being too available. If the phrase "nice guy finish last," I guess, stems from dating, because obviously you're not in a relationship yet if you're saying that he's too nice, or you can, I don't know, but yeah. So it's most likely stemming from dating before the relationship. You're looking at your options, I guess, as to who you can date, and I guess the nice guy is the one that's at the bottom of the list. Be it because he's too available. That's crazy. Too available is crazy. I honestly thought the point of dating was to be available, show that you're interested, show that you really want something with this person. But I guess not. Bro, I swear, some females are so confusing. But then it's the mystery. When a guy ain't say nothing, when a guy don't talk, don't say nothing, don't do nothing, just keep everything to himself, then guys don't know how to communicate. But now you want them to be mysterious. You want them to keep certain things to themselves. You want them to not say who they are and stuff right off the bat because you want to find out. God forbid you find out some shit. You might find out things you don't want to find out because you want to fix them. That's the other thing. Why do females, and you know what, maybe not say females, because I feel like some guys do this too, feel the need to fix people? If some people can't be fixed, some people won't be fixed if they don't want to be fixed. So you wasting your time trying to fix them don't make no kind of sense. It don't make no kind of sense. Because now you're gonna be there in your head thinking you can fix them. And if they don't want to be fixed, you're gonna be wasting your time, and then you're gonna get hurt in the end, and then you're gonna wonder, why did this happen to me? Because you were delusional. You were delulu. And refused to believe what was right in front of you. When someone shows you who they are the first time, I feel like this quote comes up every time. When someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Because more than likely, that's who they really are. So it doesn't make sense trying to make up some fake scenario in your head that this person is somebody else and they're just putting up a front. That's most likely who they are for real. So you thinking that you're gonna get with them and then later down the line it's all gonna change, you're gonna see a different person. No, that's not what's gonna happen. That's who they are. So you try to fix them, you thinking that this is a broken toy and you can mold it into who you want them to be is crazy. You can't change someone to your liking, bro. Well, maybe the nice guy you can, because they're obviously willing to do anything for you. But guess what? You have them at the bottom of the list because they are boring, because you're gonna get bored because there's nothing to do. Like, how does that make any kind of sense? But anyways, I digress. So this next clip we're gonna watch is from, I guess it's an interview. Well, not an interview, but another podcast basically, where she talks about why nice guys finish last. She basically kind of gave insight on why females tend to go after bad boys than look for I guess nice guys. that's all I can refer to them as, nice guys. Yeah, it basically gives like the female mentality as to why that happens. So let's take a look.
If you're in a relationship with a good guy and being satisfied are two different things. I think when you're with a good guy and he treats you well and he's really kind to you, but if you're a chaotic woman and you crave chaos, what will happen is you always need validation from other men. But if you're a woman who's so happy to stop all of that just to be with one man, you'll stop posting. If your woman is still posting, there's a part of her that doesn't feel totally satisfied with the love you give her, and it's not got nothing to do with you. It might be to do with her own insecurities before she entered the relationship.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. So I guess they're trying to say that nice guys finish last because of preference, which makes sense. Kinda. Everyone does have their preference in who they like. How do you get with someone knowing that because I'm pretty sure some point along the line of dating you realize that this person is calmer than you are, this person isn't as outgoing, this person might be introverted while you're extroverted. Some point along the line of dating before, and that's why you date. That's why you get to know someone before you go into a relationship with them. But at some point, I'd like to believe you found out the type of person that you're with. And you can't really fault the female all the time for skipping past a nice guy. If you're a nice guy and she most likely gave you hints, or you saw that this female isn't the right person for you, or maybe she's not showing any signs of interest, stop trying. Move on. Find a nice girl. Find someone who would actually be interested. Find someone who would appreciate the things that you do for them. So you're buying flowers, you're taking them out on dates, you're sending emotional text, you're saying I love you and stuff. Find someone that's gonna appreciate those things. Don't stick around with the girl that practically already friend zoned you and think that because you're nice to her, she's gonna change up and give you a chance. Because trust me, if she already made up her mind, most likely she's not changing her mind. Dead ass. She might not change her mind. You're just gonna be there friend zoned. Um so she said if a female is more of a quote unquote chaotic female, she likes, I guess, chaos, she's more extroverted, likes being active and fun and maybe even a little toxic and crazy and stuff. A nice guy isn't going to do much for her because she wants that rowdy type lifestyle. She wants that where maybe you could fight and still be in love and happy and all of those things. So if that's what she wants and you can't give her that, then most likely it's not going to work out. That's why you're finishing last, basically. She said that it might be because of, again, their own insecurities, and that's true. Some people's insecurities cause them to act in a certain way, look for a certain type of person. Again, hurt people. So, well, that's not the right quote to use here, but I guess a hurt person will also look for a hurt person. A person who has self-esteem issues and stuff, or grew up in a very toxic environment as a child, their brain is already conditioned that that's how they get loved. If they were abused, they're probably gonna look for that's the only way they know to receive love. So they're probably gonna look for someone who's gonna love them like that. So it might not really be your fault. It might just be that that's how they grew up. She said about like if your woman is still posting, I would love for her to elaborate on that. Like, what does she mean by posting? Because she can post, like, the female can post pictures and don't really mean anything by it. It doesn't have to be that she's not satisfied. It might just be that she's self-confident. I feel like it's a double-sided sword, because some females might be so self-confident that they think they think they can pull anyone, basically. They probably can. Not gonna lie, a confident woman is low-key sexy. Not gonna lie. Like, if she knows that she's just and she can pull whatever she wants, that if she does it in a I guess low-key way, like she's not out there like, yeah, I can get this, yeah, I know I'm this bad, yeah, thing, yeah. But if she's just like just smooth with it, because I feel like some females can be smooth, so she just like smooth with it, and she's just not just out there showing off, knowing she can pull anything. It's kind of sexy, not gonna lie. But yeah, so I wouldn't say that it's necessarily that she's not satisfied. It might just be that she feels good about herself, so she continues posting. If that's the type of girl you're with, you can't really think too deep into it, because you know who you get with before you get with them. At least I hope you do. Again, that's the point of dating, to get to know someone before you just start dating them, so that when you do start dating them and their colors start showing, you're not surprised, because you should have already gotten to know this person and gotten to know that this is how they work, this is how they operate. So yeah, so I would say that it's not that they're not satisfied with the love that you're offering them. It might just be that they are just very confident in themselves, so they feel good, so they're gonna show that they feel good. And heck, they might even be posting to show other people, this is what you can't have, because somebody already has this. You should be proud when they posting. You're able to be like, yeah, that's mine. Have y'all ever seen Steve Harvey shout out his wife, bro? Like, maybe that's not the best example, But no, the way how Steve Harvey shouted out his wife, bro, that's how you should be when you know you have a confident, good-looking woman. So although there are times where she might be posting to get attention from other guys because she's not satisfied with what you're giving, there's also times where she's doing it just because she feels good. That's just my opinion. I get from her point of view, well, not from her point of view, from what she was talking about, it's the other end where it's she might not be satisfied with what you're doing, so she's trying to get attention from other people. So I guess I can see it from that way as well. Okay, so this other TikTok that I found is from Judge, is it Lynn? Judge Lynn Toller. Yeah, Lauren Lake is paternity. Lynn Toller is divorce court, I think. I think it's Judge Lynn Toller. So it's a court show. It's a clip from a court show where I'm not sure what the case was for this. I just saw this part of the TikTok. Where she basically goes, well, not go off, but they basically talks about how toxic and how dumb some females can be because you will have a nice guy but choose to go for the bad boy that's gonna be treating you like shit, that's gonna be calling you names, putting his hands on you, cheating, but yet that's the person you choose to be with. So she basically talks about that because I guess in this clip the guy wasn't in the wrong, or in this particular case the guy wasn't in the wrong. So she basically tries to bring sense to the female. So let's take a look.
What made you not want him?
I thought he was too nice. I thought I would walk all over him.
I don't know what it is. There is this thought out there. I want me a soldier. I want me a hard dude. And those are the worst guys to get because they're not nice to you. And you get a nice guy and you're worried like, I don't want him. Why wouldn't you want a nice guy? I mean, they always say nice guy finish last. That's because women are foolish.
That simple. Some females are just foolish because, like she said, you get a nice dude and now for some reason you don't want that. That's not for you. You want the hard dude, as she said. The hard dude that's gonna be itch slapping you. The hard dude that's gonna be cursing you out. The hard dude that's probably gonna be out cheating, doing what he wants, while you're there looking dumb. You're looking like boo boo the fool. Boo boo the fool. Looking stupid. As we in the Caribbean say, looking stupid. Looking like a man clown. Looking like a yamed. While boss out here doing what he wants. But the nice guy that's going to treat you right, no, you don't want that. You don't want that because you're going to be bored. You're going to be bored, right? So you don't want the nice guy. You want the hard dude. The dude that's the rough. That one. Yeah. Black eye every day. Permanent makeup. Yeah, that's the one that you want. Cool. Good luck with that. So yeah, I feel like it's on both sides. I feel like some guys want broken girls, and unfortunately it's for the opposite reason as to why females want bad dudes. Females want bad guys to fix them. Males tend to look for broken females because they're easier to take advantage of, I guess. Like females with daddy issues, trouble at home, all those things, I guess they're easier to get with because they don't understand what the real love is. So it's easier to take advantage of them than a female who really understands her worth, a female who really knows how she should be loved and stuff, because maybe she was raised up in a proper way, raised up in a good home where she was really loved. That is also toxic. I'm not saying any of this is right, but it's weird. Females want to fix, men want to take advantage of. That's crazy. But yeah, so both sides have their things, I guess. So the next clip we're going to be looking at is he basically talks about why nice guys finish last, and what the down downpacks, the negative impacts are of being a nice guy. He talked about what females normally look for, and some guys just don't possess that. Some good guys just don't possess that. So we're gonna take a look, and I'll comment afterwards.
This is why nice guys finish last. It's not because they're nice. It's good to be a good person who cares about other people. It's because they are so afraid of being not liked by other people that they don't have any backbone. They get walked all over. They don't know how to ask for what they want, because if they were to tell a girl that they like the girl and the girl doesn't like them back, that is going to be so painful to them that they'll never do it. If their boss takes advantage of them and asks them to work every weekend shift instead of asking someone else and they always say yes, they're afraid to say no because that means the boss might not like them. You can still be a nice, good person who knows how to set boundaries, who knows how to ask for what you want, and who knows when to tell people no.
I 110% agree. You can be a nice person. You can be a nice person with setting boundaries. You can say no. You don't have to be a pushover. You don't have to be walked upon. You don't have to always be liked. If you try to please everyone, you're going to send yourself crazy, because you can't please everyone. There's always going to be somebody that finds a fault in what you do. There's always going to be somebody that finds an issue with what you do. So trying to please everyone is just craziness. Like he said, setting boundaries does not make you a bad person. Setting boundaries on how people can deal with you does not make you a horrible human being. You're still a nice person. You just say, hey, you're not going to take advantage of me because this is how I am. This is how I want to be treated. This is my worth. So by you doing that, that's not saying that's not basically saying that you're better than anyone. That's just saying you know your worth. And your worth is higher than how other people treat you. It doesn't make you a bad person. You're just stopping people from walking all over you or taking advantage of you. Like he said, nice guys typically want to be liked. They typically want everyone to be in their favor. And again, that's impossible, but they think, I guess, internally, if someone doesn't like them, it's an issue. And I feel like some nice guys overthink as well. Ooh, that's a bit of the Caribbean that slipped out. Some nice guys overthink as well. So they think as soon as someone doesn't like them, it's something that they did. When in reality, it might not be anything that you did. It might just be because that person realized, hey, dude knows his self-worth. I can't take advantage of him. So let me just be mean to him. Let me just try to degrade him, lower his self-esteem, and then maybe I can get what I want. Again, that's not anything that you did wrong. That's purely them. Like he mentioned, like bosses, if you always say yes and you never say no, people are going to think. And I had to work on that. At one point in life, I used to try to always be there for everyone. I used to always be saying yes. I used to always be showing up. But then there was a point in time that was like, I can't always be there for everyone. And some people that you're there for, they're not even there for you. Because as soon as you ask them if they can show up for you, they can pull out 1,000,001 reasons why they can't. They got this. Their auntie sister dead yesterday. Their cousin they get married. Their dog just getting knocked down. They can pull out 1,000,001 reasons why they can't show up. But as soon as they need something, you the first person they come into, because they know what? You're gonna say yes. They know that no matter what, they can have 1,000,001 things, you can have 1,000,000,002. But you're gonna still find time, and they know that you're gonna find time. So they're going to come and ask you. They don't care about inconveniencing you. Inconveniencing. That word sounds wrong, but I'm gonna use it. They don't care about making you take time out of your day to help them to be there for them, because they know you're gonna say yes. So when you finally grow a backbone and tell them, listen, I'm busy and I can't, they're gonna get mad. They are. They're gonna get mad. They're gonna think you're the worst person on earth, despite you being there for them 99 other times. This 100th time, you were just really busy and can't help them. They're gonna forget that other 99 times and think you're Satan himself. You're the worst person to ever exist, and they're gonna make you feel bad about not being able to be there for them, because they're gonna try and lower your self-esteem so that you now change. They're manipulating you so that you now change and do what they want. They're basically trying to have you like a puppet, controlling you, because they know that once they get into your head, they can get whatever they want. So nice guys can have a backbone. Nice guys can set boundaries and not be taken advantage of and still be nice guys. And this goes for everyone, males and females. You don't have to be a doormat for people to be considered a nice person, to be liked. Like, it's you can do both. You cannot be liked and you can still be a nice person, because chances are you're not liked because you're nice. It can go hand in hand. It can really go hand in hand. Someone cannot like you because you're nice. Someone cannot like you because you set boundaries while trying to be nice. It can work. Anyways, this last TikTok that we're gonna watch, he basically talks about if nice guys are really nice, and or if it's just like a facade, if it's just I guess mask until they can get what they really want. So we're gonna take a look at that and then I'll comment afterwards.
Nice guys always finish last? That's bullshit. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men out there that have been told, oh, you're too good to be true. And it's true, you are too good for them, but you are perfect for someone else. The point of this video is, not everybody's deserving of your love. However, the person that is will cherish you forever. So stop giving time to those who don't appreciate what you have to offer. Don't settle for less. Settle for what you deserve.
Okay. Then I guess I misunderstood that video when I watched it first. So it wasn't necessarily that it's them putting up a facade. A facade. It's not them faking being nice. It's more so them not realizing that who they're nice to might not be who they're supposed to be nice to. It might not be, you don't have to be nice to everyone, basically. You might be nice to this person and they not appreciate it. So what? Move on. Like I said at the start, move on. Find someone who's going to appreciate you being nice to them. Find someone who's gonna want you to be nice to them, want you to do all of those nice gestures for them. I may not be right for you, but I'm right for somebody. Anyways, so yeah, you're not gonna be right for everyone. You're not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. You're not gonna be everyone's Kool-Aid. But that's okay. Because again, you can't please everyone. You can't be liked by everyone. So he mentions that nice guys finishing last is BS. I wouldn't necessarily say that it is BS. It might just be whose perspective you're looking at it from. From his, it might be BS. But to other people, like the nice guys themselves, they might see that they are finishing last because they might be looking at the wrong people. They might be interested in the wrong people. They might be looking at the people who treat them wrong all the time, who don't appreciate what they're doing. So it might be that they think they're finishing last, when in reality, you're just shopping in the wrong store. You're walking down the wrong aisle. You're looking for tea, but you're in the liquor aisle. Come on now. You have to be in the right place. You have to look at the right items. So that's that. It might be BS again to him. It might be BS to some other people because they might say they're a nice person always getting through. Congratulations. You're one of the many who found where they should be looking, who found people that appreciate them, who found people that understands and likes them. What is English? who like them for being nice. It's just that. That was the last clip. I guess I didn't find a clip that mentioned about nice guys faking being nice. But I did talk to like a few of my female friends, and one of them said that some nice guys use being nice as a manipulation tactic, basically for sex. They act nice, they act all like the best human, like friggin' Gandhi, until they're able to get into a female's pants, until they can get the woman to spread her legs, until they can find the city of gold. And I do agree that some nice guys do act like angels until they can basically convince the female to hook up with them, which is wild. You're being a good person just because you want sex is crazy. But some people do that, and it is messed up. So are they really a nice person? Not in my opinion. Others might say that's just one slip up, but that's not really a nice person. A good thing for the wrong reasons is still the wrong thing. I learned that from Charmed. Doing the good thing with ill intentions behind it is still the wrong thing. In some cases. Yes, in some cases. Because murder, it's still murder. It's still wrong. But if you did it for self-defense, is it still wrong? If it was your only option, life or death, again, self-defense, life or death, and you had to kill that person to save yourself, then I wouldn't say it's wrong. But 99.9% of the time, doing the right thing for the wrong reason is still the wrong thing. Doing the wrong thing for the right reason, yes. No, doing the right thing. Is that what I said? Oh my gosh. But point is, if you're faking being nice just for sex, then you're a horrible person. You are not a nice guy. You're a horrible person. The other thing is, my female friend also was like, some nice guys are so nice to the point it's insulting. It's almost like you're saying that they... maybe I misunderstood what she meant, kinda. But I understand, but kinda understand. It's kind of like babying people. She doesn't want to feel babied. Nice persons normally feel like they have to baby people, or it's almost condescending in a sense. They're so nice that it almost feels condescending, because now everything they do, it makes it feel like you aren't matching them, I guess, in a way. It was also talked about that for nice guys, that they are nicer to a female who they know typically are hurt by bad boys, because they think that at some point in time she's gonna realize that, hey, I'm a good guy over here, you're getting hurt by all those people, but I'm right here, so what are you doing? Which I guess also kind of counts as a shitty thing to do, because you're only there for her to realize that you're there. You're only there trying to be nice, again, to get with her, until you're only there until she realizes that she keeps getting hurt. Because let's be real, you might not really want a relationship with her. You might just want to get in her pants. Let's be real. You are banking on her getting hurt over and over and over again until her until her self-esteem breaks. My mind went. Until her self-esteem breaks enough to where your nice guy act, your nice guy act is able to manipulate her to the point where she gives you a shot. And that is a shitty thing to do, in my opinion. And I feel some females can see through the whole nice guy act, which is why some nice guys finish last. I feel they can see that it is just a facade, that you're just pretending to be nice, because no one is completely 110% nice. I don't care what anybody says. No one is 110% nice. You're trying to tell me you always know what to say, what to do. You're always right on time. Let's be real. Let's be real. You're just perfect at communication. Bye. I don't think anyone is like 110% nice. Everyone has their little mean side. And I feel like for nice guys, it just comes out later in life, later in the relationship. They act nice until you get with them, and then once you're with them, that's when the real side of them really starts slipping out. Which I know is contradictory to when someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. I contradicted myself in the video. Wow. Oh well. But yeah, I feel like for some nice guys, they are just faking it until they accomplish their goal, either to get with you or to get in your pants. But yeah, so do nice guys finish last? In a sense, yes and no. They finish last when they're looking in the wrong places. They finish last when they want what don't want them, what isn't right for them. That's why they're finishing last. They're not looking at the right places. Everyone has their preference. You might just not be the person who you want's preference. So move on and find somebody who wants you. It's that simple. Find somebody who wants you. But once you find that person, obviously you're not going to be finishing last, because they can appreciate you. They can understand and see that you are worth their time, and they are worth your time. So it's that simple. Find someone who wants you, find someone who appreciates you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this topic. Do nice guys really finish last? Or is it just preference? Is it just where they look? Is it just who they look for? Also, follow me on my socials linked down below, where you can always participate in discussions. You can give your input. You can participate in polls and Q&As that contribute to the videos that may appear in the videos. Speaking of which, I did do. Wow. I did 2 polls. Again, like I said, one on Instagram and one on Snapchat, and the results. I asked, do they think nice guys / good guys really finish last? And these are the results. So, as you can see, some persons do think nice guys, a lot of persons think nice guys finish last, because both polls showed persons agreeing that nice guys finish last, which is crazy. Before looking at all of these clips, somewhat thought nice guys finish last. Again, I don't see myself at all being a nice guy. I'm not gonna be the type to go around or like insulting. No, not seriously. I would never seriously insult anyone, a female that I'm interested in. I mean, if we're joking around, this is gonna make me look so bad. But I'm not a nice guy. I'm not gonna be like always buying. I'm gonna just stop talking. Because I'm about to dig myself in a very, very, very deep hole. I'm not a completely horrible person. Like I said, everybody has their bad side. I'm not a completely horrible person, but I'm not a completely nice person. No one is a completely nice person. And before anybody comments and be like, oh, I know nice people and blah, 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 blah. Only one man ever walked earth that was completely nice, and that was Jesus. And Jesus was still flipping tables. Jesus was still tossing money all around, flipping tables. Jesus was low-key a thug. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. All jokes. But yeah, no one is ever really fully nice. No one is ever completely mean. Because everyone's perspective. What I might see as being mean, somebody might see as being nice. What I might see as being nice, somebody might see as being mean. Perspective matters. So there's that. Anyways, like I mentioned, follow me on my socials down below. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Is there anything else? I can't remember. Wherever it is will be linked down below. My last video and the first episode of the podcast will also be linked down below. It is Bootycalls. What was it? It was Bootycalls. Child. It was our Friends with Benefits and Bootycalls the same thing, or is it overrated? Our Friends with Benefits overrated, and our Bootycalls just glorified. Was it hookups, one night stands, something along those lines? I recorded it a very long time. I recorded it like a few months, like 2-3 months ago. Point is, everything will be linked down below. My last video, everything will be linked down below. So you should check them out. Subscribe, like, comment again. Again, comment down below if you agree with this topic, your opinions, your thoughts, what other topic you think I should do. You can also follow me on Instagram and send me topics that you think I should do on the podcast, in short videos, whatever it is. Again, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time on Unchained Opinions. Bye.